هذا القرآن يوحدنا لطريق الخير يوجهنا الله تعالى.
My topic was the reason of the falling of the Muslim Ummah. Islamic Ummah or the Muslim Ummah. The Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a great history. If you look at the history, the time starts 632 when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is leaving this world. The demise year of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is 632, and he spent 10 years in Medina Munawwara. This is the first stage of Islamic history. And the efforts and the struggle and the model he left for the Ummah that bring many areas of Arab Peninsula and Asia and Africa to Islam within 30 years. That is the second period of the history of Islam, that is called Khilafat Rashida. The time of Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Islamic flag was raising 2.2 million square mile area. Iran, that was superpower, was conquered. And Roman Empire, some parts of Roman Empire was conquered in the time of Hazrat Umar. Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, they were conquered. But the base Sahaba Kiram had, it was the base Iman within the Muslim community and the justice within human being. And justice itself, it was a great attraction for the people. If Muslims are leaving their own country and coming to Hong Kong and Europe and America, what they look beside the economic betterment, the second thing is the justice. So where the justice has gone, the respect and honor has gone. But Sahaba Kiram and Khilafat Rashida was the symbol and the sign of the justice. Justice within yourself, within your community, and justice with your enemies. And if we could start from our own circle, then you see the result. Sometimes we are good with our own friends, but we are not good with our customers. But we promise, we are not fulfilling. We are not doing the justice. So the third period was Banu Umayyah. So what the structure was given by Abu Bakr Siddiq, Umar al-Faruq, Usman al-Ghani, and Ali al-Murtaza Rizwanullahi alayhim ajma'in. It was followed in the time of Banu Umayyah. Then Banu Umayyah spread Islamic message and flag to whole Africa and Europe. And then Islam enjoyed, and I used to say, Islam is one of the few religions of the world which has enjoyed the rule over the world. Christianity, indeed, they were occupying the area, but they were not following the Christianity. The Christians were ruler, but the Christianity, because in the Christianity you can find only some moral advice, but Islam has introduced all the systems. The system that is in the court, the system that is in the market, the system that is in masjid, the system that is in the social life. Islam is the complete religion. That is why in some places Islam ruled 500 years or 600 years. In India, about 1000 years. What was the message? It was the justice. So the third period was Banu Umayyah, and the fourth period of the Islamic history was Banu Abbas, and the fifth period is Osman, Khilafat Osmaniyya, Ottomanic Empire, and that was dissolved 100 years, exactly 100 years before. It was 1970. after World War I. But after dissolving of Khilafat Usmaniyah, what happened? We are divided, further divided into different parts, countries, tribes and nations, but no one introducing themselves as a Muslim. Some are Arab, some are African, some are Asian, and we are proud to be Indonesian, we are proud to be Malaysian, but we should be proud to be Muslim. And we are lacking this. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has gave us the base Iman. When we have ignored this base, then we try to get the respect and honor on other issues, on the ground or on the language, then we lost everything. I was thinking in 100 years before, in the whole Muslim world, even all the Muslims, they were celebrating Eid one day. They start Ramadan one day because of the Khilafah. There was control. And here now in a small city, we are offering Salatul Eid in 3 days, somewhere 2 days. And even one masjid is here, another masjid is in front of masjid, opposite the road. But in both places there are different days of Eid and Ramadan. So we become divided, and that is why to counter it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَأَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ مَسْتَطَعْتُم مِّن قُوَّةٍ. And you should have the power. And what is the meaning of the power? First, the power of the faith. And faith is the only unifying force in the Ummah. If this force is not exist, we cannot be together. And the second, political power, social power, and most important is the moral power, moral values. That if Islam spread with its all messages and practices. That was the attraction for other people to embrace Islam, either to embrace Islam or to get the benefit of the system of Islam, system of justice. So this is required today. And the second, today we have to improve, that is spirituality. We should not be only beggar or seeker of the wealth, only our efforts, our days and nights, our efforts are spending to gain more money. No. At least we should improve our spiritual status, our link with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the sense of sacrifice we should improve. That today we are lacking as a whole, as a ummah. And we should be proud to be Muslim. And our introduction is Muslim, and that is needed today. We must be one of the area where we are grown up, where we are born. We have some attachment with that. But introduction is, as a Muslim, umirtu an akuna min al-muslimin, that is needed today. So, the vision should be avoided. And we have divided ourselves on different grounds, on sects, on color, culture, and area. So, we have to bring our youth together, and we should avoid the small issues, small differences, and sometimes we make a big issue on a small matters. That is damaging and harming the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What you see, what is happening in Burma. If something is happening in the Burma and the closest Muslim area, they are sleeping. What is happening in Syria, the closest Muslim nations or the countries, they are not bothering. So this is the big problem, and just we can make the dua, and nothing else we can do. So at least we should have the sense of the unity. If something, as Rasulullah ﷺ said, the whole Ummah of Islam is just like one body. If something is happening, one part of the body, the whole body is in unrest. And we have to create this sense of attachment and love for each other. And we should live the luxurious life that has made us the slave of the wealth, or to follow only one direction to gain more and more money. I'm not stopping you for the business. You have to go, but you should not be the slave. And you should not, your efforts should not be only for these things, that we have to control ourselves and control our desires. And we should not be, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Have you seen a person who has made his own desire God? What is the meaning? No one is worshipping his own self. Means when you will follow your own desire and you will not care the commandment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the instruction of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it means you have made your desire as a God. So we have to bind ourselves. We have to make ourselves to follow what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has guided us and commanded us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq.